Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. This is Mohammad Badruddin back again with another lab from cross-site scripting vulnerability module. So today we are going to see reflected cross-site scripting with event handlers and href attributes blocked. The description of this lab is saying that this lab contains XSS, reflected XSS vulnerability with some whitelisted tag. That means only tags that are in the whitelist or explicitly allowed. Okay, only those tags are allowed and rest of the tags are blocked. That means implicit deny. But all events and anchor href attributes are blocked. So this point to be noted that anchor href attributes are blocked. That means you cannot use href attribute within the anchor tag. Okay, so to solve the lab, perform a cross-site scripting attack that injects a vector that when clicked calls the alert function. There is a notice and it's saying you need to label your vector with the word click in order to induce the simulated lab user to click your vector, and this is the example. This is the example, but that's not gonna work because it's already saying that anchor href attributes are blocked. Fine. So let's go and access the lab. I already opened up the lab here. You can see this is our lab. I'm going to turn on the burp proxy settings on my browser so that all the traffic go through the burp proxy. First thing I'm going to see, because it's saying that only whitelisted tags are allowed. So let's see, that means the rest of the tags are denied. So if I say script and hit enter, so you can see here tag is not allowed, and if we go to burp suite you can see this is the request and status code is 400. That means bad request and tag is not allowed. Let's see, try few more tags here. So if I write here, let's say heading tags h1 and search that also, and you can see tag is not allowed. So that means most of the tags are blocked and the only tags in the whitelist are allowed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just send this request to the intruder because we need to fuzz all the HTML tags so that we will know what are the tags allowed or in the whitelist and rest of the tags are not allowed. So we need to fuzz it with the burp intruder. So if I go to the position tab, you can see here these positions are chosen by default, but we don't need all of them. So what we are going to do here, you can see %3c. This is the URL encoded value of less than sign, and this is for the greater than sign. So angle brackets, but this is what we need. So you can do as you want. For just making it simple to understand for you, I put it angle brackets, but we need to actually fuzz this part. Okay, so I choose this and then just add at this position. Okay, now attack type sniper is okay because here we do not have any special condition or situation where we have more than one parameters to fuzz, right? So sniper attack is fine. I'm going to payload tab, and here what I need to do, I already open up the cheat sheet here from the lab itself. So if I go here, you can see this is the cheat sheet option. From here you can open the cheat sheet. Okay, so you can see all the HTML tags are here, and these all are the attributes or events. Fine. So I'm going to fuzz first of all the tags. So I'm going to copy it on the clipboard back to the burp proxy and paste the payload here. So you can see all these are the tags, right? Now this is payload encoding. So if you want URL encode characters, you can put here the characters you want to be encoded in the URL. There are other options, like if you want to match the exact string, if you want to find out the string you want in the output of this fuzzing result, you can do it from here by grep match or using the regular expression. Fine. So we do not need these all the options here, so I'm just going to start the attack. Okay, and as you can see, all these status code are 400. So if I go to the response, you can see 400 bad request and tag is not allowed. But I'm looking for this 200 status code, because 200 status code means tag is allowed. So I'm going to filter here with the status code 200, right? So up to now we found two tags. First is anchor tag and second one is animate. Third one is image also. So let's see, I'm going to make sure whether these tags are allowed or the result is true or not. So for this, what I'm going to do here is, let's say, test the anchor tag and search. So once I search, you can see this time we did not find here any message that's saying tag is not allowed. This means anchor tag is allowed. But if I try to put here href, so this attribute is not gonna work, because this is sanitized, because with anchor tag you cannot use href attribute. So anything xyz.aaa.vvv. okay, so if I just search it, so you can see this time we have attribute is not allowed. So attribute is not allowed. Which attribute? href attribute. Fine. So this is actually the problem here, and this is actually you need to bypass. Okay, so let's see. I think the intruder result is ready, and as you can see, we have here 5 tags. Those are whitelisted. So the good news here is svg tag is allowed. Why this is a good news? Because within svg tag you can use anchor tag and animate tag both. Fine. So let's see, I'm going to create the payload here. So what I'm gonna do, svg in the previous labs there was one lab where we used the animate tag within the svg, and one more thing is within svg we can also use anchor tag, and within anchor tag we can use animate tag. Fine. So this is what is going to be the structure of our payload. But to show you, I want to show you few things. So I'm going to disable the burp proxy now, and let's see, I'm going to search svg html tag. Okay, this is good resource. The w3 is cool if you want to see things or understand things in action. mdn, this is again the very good resource. I would recommend these two, and there are very good resources a part of this, geeks for geeks. Okay, html, svg, java point, these all are the good resources. So I'm going to access this resource. Fine. Now this is the svg tag. Okay, so here you can see animate is not used here, but if you scroll down, you can see the attributes are here, and if you see closely here within the context, usage context, you can see animation elements are there. So let's go and see animation element. So this is the first one, because this tag was allowed. Fine. Now you can see within the svg animate tag being used, but the most important part is this one. Why? Because we need to bypass those filter mechanisms in such a way that we can use attribute href. And within the anchor tag, most of the time you see href attribute within the anchor tag. Okay, but animate tag gives us one flexibility that we can also define attribute here by saying attribute name is equal to. So in that sense, what I'm going to do here is attribute name is equal to href. So here I am defining attribute name href instead of defining this href within the anchor tag. Second thing, if you see this part here, you can also see it's defining here the values. So values are going to be JavaScript colon alert and let's say 1 or whatever you want. Fine. And just close this animate tag. Fine. Now we need to put here click me. I think that's what we see here in the description note section. So fine, I think this is okay. Let's see, I'm going to copy this and paste it here in the lab search. Okay, the thing is, this click me should be appear here, rendered here as a link. So once we click on this click me button, the pop-up should be generated, but here as you can see there is nothing. So I'm going to inspect this and let's see, I'm gonna try here. This is our payload SVG tag, anchor, animate. So all the things seems perfect, but this click me is not rendered here, so we missed something. And what it is, let's see, how can we add the text here? Let's see, here in the left hand index, if you scroll down, FE tile, filter, font, okay, we can define path, pattern, polygon, okay, text, this one, let's see. So the SVG text element draws a graphics element consisting of text. It is possible to apply a gradient, pattern, clipping, path, mask, or filter to text. So like any other SVG graphics element. Fine, and this is how we can define. So instead of my, we can put click me. So this is actually two-dimensional box, I think. So that's why it's defining X and Y dimensions here, or the size, whatever. So what I'm gonna do here is adding here, let's say text, and the value of X is going to be 20, and the value of Y is equal to, let's say, 35. Okay, and then we need to close this text tag. Okay, let's try this one. So I'm going to copy this back again to the lab, and I'm going to paste that. SVG seems fine. So let's go and just search this. Okay, so you can see the lab is solved. Click me appears here and it is kind of link. So once we click on click me button, you can see the alert is generated and we solve the lab. So that's it for this lab. Hope you understand that. If you have any query regarding this, you can put it in the comment section. I will try to respond as soon as possible. And if you like the content, please like, subscribe and share. I'm gonna see you in the next lab. Bye.